And we just gotta find a way to see what we can do essentially. AJ McCarron. Alright. So we're gonna audibly progress our players. That sounded boss. So we'll look through our final roster here before we go into preseason. So colors regress to a 74, fails is up to a 74. Obviously, colors can be our starter going into his 11th year of the season, actually. Forte will be the starter as the running back. Langford's a 76. Our fullback's going to be Zach Cole. Receiver-wise, Alshon Jeffrey, Kevin White. It's probably going to be up. The slot is up between pretty much these four right now. I'm looking at Marquise Wilson is going to pull out of the head. Some big catches in the postseason pretty much set the tone. We were able to actually get up on those teams and actually win those games. I mean, he had 5 or 6 touchdowns in the postseason. I roll out a couple too, but he's getting up there in age, and more reliable is Marquise Wilson. Tight end wise, we do have Zachary Cole. I don't want to do it, but I will if I have to. Let's see. Let's just see if anyone's going to give us anything. So let's keep going. So Joe Kill's here. 80. We'll see if anyone gives us anything for Bushrod just to see. You'll be on the trade block. But they're going to be fighting for a slot here. Whoever's going to be on it. Joe Kill's a younger player. We'll see how he plays. We'll see how Bushrod plays in the preseason. And this will probably be like a week 4 preseason cut. Slauson is obviously going to take this one. Eric Hankins behind him. Grisal's obviously going to take this one. He played big in the postseason. Only gave up 2, I think, or 4 sacks last season. So big play from him. Quindarius Buchanan is going to be behind him in case of some injury. Long moved back into right guard as of last year. Then we had Jordan Estes come in here and is learning behind Kyle Long and can be booted out to the left side if needed. Right tackle, Matt Khalil gave up 15, 20, I don't know, I lost count. A lot of sacks. The majority of all the sacks that Cutler took was from Matt Khalil. And Tayo Fabalusi only gave up 1 or 2, but he didn't play that many slaps. So we have Julius Grimes here. We drafted we drafted a 2nd or 3rd round. One of the gems we got left end. He'll be switching in and out and learning the position behind Akeem Ayers. Ferguson will be behind those guys. Sutton will be on the right side with the rookie B.J. Bridges. For defensive tackle, it's going to be Eddie Goldman. Going to be starting, and then Deshaun Gardner will be behind him. Some good draft picks on the line. Brandon McPhee is going to be outside the left. Premier signing. We signed Courtney Upshaw this time, so we got two guys here. And let's actually edit and move him to the right. So we got McPhee and then Willie Young's playing for that spot there. Middle linebacker. We bought in to see who could play some depth behind McCullen and Jones. We didn't get Ogletree, unfortunately, in the free agency. And we didn't take a shot at Te'o. Just wasn't confident or particularly comfortable in paying Te'o over $10.5 million, I think the number was. Lemon Borough, and then Malcolm Pleasant and our rookie Nate Mason. These guys are all vying for a position on the team right now. Lamar was brought in for a minimal contract, so we'll see how that goes. Over on the right side, Kemar is going to be popping in on the left end. Yeah, on left end. So starting on the right side is going to be Courtney Upshaw, our premier signing this year. Bringing him in alongside, along with Luke Jokio, another good signing. And he'll be playing on the opposite side of his former teammate with Pernell McPhee. Cornelius Washington is behind him. Depth, big special teams player. Had a lot of special teams tackles last year. Played absolutely fabulous in special teams. I can't say that enough. Lamar Houston came in, had some good sacks, had 5 sacks in the year last year. Came in a reserve and was just all over the place. On corner. Corner is the place we're really trying to figure out what our identity is. Corner, other than Kyle Fuller and Tracy Porter's getting older, so we're looking at someone that can learn from him. We brought in Kirkpatrick. When he played in the slot, it was horrible. This year we brought in D. Milner from the Jets. Now, differently, his man coverage isn't as good as Kirkpatrick. His zone coverage isn't as good as Kirkpatrick. The thing that really turns on with him is he is faster than Kirkpatrick. So he's about as fast as Kyle Fuller. He can stay with some of the faster receivers. We also drafted Dron Morrison, another fast guy, coming in at 95. Thing is, if I can find it, his man and his zone are about the same as D. Milner's. The thing that D. Milner has it on is awareness. Get about 15 points more awareness. Terrence Mitchell came in on the year, so we might just look at Terrence Mitchell being that slot, Morrison being the dime. Phillip being behind him, and Tracy Porter ended up being one of those guys that either floats in the slot or floats out wide. So, I mean, it's going to be these three, or Morrison, Mitchell, and Phillip probably in depth positions. McManus might be a man out. Same thing with Dawson. We'll have to see how they play. Vereen's back here. He'll be backing up Amos. Amos got hurt about midway through the year, and we lost him to a broken collarbone, like it was, and he was out for about 8 weeks. So we lost him, or it might have been 13 weeks. We lost him for the majority of the season, at least half of it last year. We lost him the last 5 games and all the way up to Super Bowl. So yeah, or last 4 games all the way up to Super Bowl. So he still had 119 tackles. So we'll be looking forward to him doing something this year. Antoine Bryan, the rookie, came in, put on a clinic, a strong safety. Made some big stops, some big plays, had interception in the conference game last year. Just putting on a clinic at strong safety. And to think, this is our 5th round pick. Our other 5th round pick is right here. And these guys had 240 tackles combined. Huge. We have Robbie Gold still. And then we got Pat O'Donnell. Picks next year. The 1st round pick. We had our 2nd. We have Cleveland's 2nd. We have 3 3rd round picks with ours, Cleveland's, and Indianapolis. We have 2 4th round picks with New England and ours. We have 1 5th, 2 6th with Cleveland being one of them, and we go into a 7th round pick. So we might look to get a lot younger on this team. And I think we need something more permanent at quarterback. Maybe. David Fales is a good backup. But maybe we need something more solid. Maybe. So let's actually look at a couple of things here. So our fan happiness is up because we had 2 winning seasons. One thing is we need to look at marketing, player marketing. Let's look at our players. So Matt Forte, Alshon Jeffrey, Martellus Bennett, Kevin White, Jerome Morrison, the rookie we brought in. Top 10, Russell Wilson. Yeah, the guy killed it last year. Aaron Rodgers, Richard Sherman, Drew Brees, Andrew Luck, Marshawn Lynch, Adrian Peterson, Darnell Revis, Calvin Johnson, Jimmy Graham. Yes, some popular guys. Okay. So, see what else we could do. Let's see who's put into the Hall of Fame. So Pete Carroll was inducted into the Hall of Fame. We move Courtney Upshaw. Yeah, Kaepernick's still over there. Starts with quality drafting. That's right. All right. Let's also see the transactions. Let's see if anyone was released. What I'd like to know is how many players are on my team. What is it? The roster? No. Team needs. Should we just tell me how many people are on the team? No, there's a button. Oh, I just go to the trade center. Should tell me. So we can bring in 9 more. So let's bring in 9 more players. Some positions that we need. So bring in RG3. Ryan Griffin. Power run too. Derek Carrier. Might go with Derek Carrier. Depending on what's down here. Oh yeah, Derek Carrier. Let's bring him in. We're good there. I think it's all we're really gonna bring in. Don't need competition depth there. Don't need competition depth there. Don't need competition depth there. Yeah, do I need one there? I think that's good with those two signings. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let's hop into some salaries. Let's see who's going to be a free agent after this year. Do we like to keep? I need to go to re-sign. Let me do it this way. I guess I can't do it right now. Whoops.